Well, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Whittler Dave here on this rainy mountain day. Still beautiful out. Well, I've been really busy in the shop making snowmen, finishing up that order, carving the little mouthpieces, the wooden buttons, you know, these little pieces like that for the snowman mouth. Now, that's hard on the old man's fingers. I got 18 of them for 3 snowmen. But then I thought, well, why not? I'm glutton for more punishment, so I just drawed this. I did this years ago. And, you know, like I tell everybody, you got to change it up. Don't be the same cookie on the same block. But what it is, it's a Santa Claus, one-sided carve. He'll go on a board, you know, like a thing where he can stand up. He's going to have his arm like that, and then he's going to be dragging a tree. I'll cut all this out and carve all that. So he's going to be dragging this tree. He's pretty neat. And then look, check this out, guys. Here's that duck, the first one I did. Look how pretty this one turned out. All solid cedar with a cherry head. Now it's not totally, I gotta steel wool it and do some more loving. There's the base of it. Haven't finished it. But I think it turned out beautiful. And I'm not gonna put eyes in it. I like it like this. This is folk art. Very subtle. Look at that knot right there. Ain't that beautiful? And there's a knot right there. You know, and one over here. Yeah, everybody tries to avoid the knots. Like, no, just sharpen your tools a little bit. That's all you got to do. I've got deers that I've done, and Lord, I've just been carving and carving and carving. I've been out in the shop. I started very, very early, which I always start early. It don't matter to me. What is sleep? What is sleep? But no, I've been getting him down. This is going to be his coat. And of course, the first one I do, naturally, I'll do this one red. Everybody thinks a Santa Claus has got to be red. I don't. But that's my opinion. We're just doing a little chatter, a little whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. That's all this is. There you go. Show some love. I just got confirmed. I text the guy about the mountain show. And yes, we have been confirmed. This makes our 2nd year. We did the first year that they started it. And they're wanting us back. They love how I put out a show. And I told him that I'm going to have to come up the 29th of November through the 30th. Because I am bringing a lot of product. Like I told you, my whole dining room, living room, my office, everything is just covered in art. Lots and lots of art. I've got it in totes. I've got it standing up. This tall stuff like them snowmen and this right here, they're not fun to move. Lord, no. You just can't throw them in a box. You got to move them upright. Take your time. I don't have to go far. You know, it's right here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's up on Ober Mountain, they call it now. They sold it last year, so now they got a new name. So, like I tell you, anybody ever come to Gatlinburg, Tennessee in December, go up there to Ober Mountain. Old Whittler Dave will be there, and my wife's going to be there. She's going to come up. She's off on Saturdays and Sundays. So she'll be up there carving, and she'll be bringing her jewelry and stuff that she makes. We love doing it together. Got to get across that grain there. But he's going to be pretty neat. You know, he's going to be pretty neat. Oh, got to grab a knife up here, folks. That's his mustache. Right there. It's been thundering and lightning. Raining all day. That's fine with us. We need our mountain watered. She was too dry. I lived the fire when we had our fire several years ago, and that's not my only fire I've been through, but I tell you what, that's the last one I want to go through. Lord have mercy, was it bad. Real bad. Had a lot of friends that lost a lot of stuff. I apologize. It's very hard to hold this, and I don't have anybody that can, stand over my shoulder and everything. I tell you what, let's just move this tripod for a second. I apologize. How about that, folks? Now, like I said, I'm an old man. I'm learning. I'm learning. Working on the beer, just kind of doing a little whoopty here and a little whoopty there and a little chatter here and a little love here. And shoot. We need this big dog out here, the hogger. Let's take some swoops and stuff. And like I said, this is folk art. I grew up on folk. There's another one of them knots. It's not in the most funnest spot, but hey, I'll leave it. To me, it's beauty. That's what that knot is, just beauty. Yes, it is. I backed my shop up this morning. Lord have mercy. It don't even look like it. I hauled out all kinds of sawdust and cleaned out the vacuum cleaner and, well, like I said, this is a working shop. Don't come in here with some foo-foo clothes on, because you're liable to get dust on them, and then you're going to be aggravated at me because you got your drawers dirty. Yeah. Come in my shop. Hell, it's a working shop. Dust won't kill you. I've been eating it for over 50 years. Haven't fell over dead yet. Looky there. Put out a video this morning on Facebook because people were complaining, and I was ironing this morning, and people can't believe I know how to iron. Like, yeah? I was ironing when I was a kid. I ironed my own clothes, and I used to iron my own hems in and sew them all. Now, I can sew. I told you, I'm very, and I mean very self-efficient. I sure am. I believe in what a higher power gave me years ago is my hands. Looky there. Like I said, then I'll carve this arm. You got to think about this. It's flat, right? Well, that looks dumb. So I'll actually come in here and I'll put a little swoop right in here, like he's, like your arm should be. You got to think about how material is and how a person sets. That's just, I see that so much in art where people do a beautiful thing, but it's just, I call it flat. Just carving flat. Got to add a little bit of three-dimensional there. It's not that hard. You got to think about it. Come on, just think about it. That's all it takes. Use the old noodle brain. You don't have to Google it. Got a knot here, so I'm going to have to go with this razor knife right here. Just draw a line. Just draw a line. That's all we're doing. See that knot right there? Yeah. He wants to mess with me, but I'm going to show him who's boss. Nope. You ain't going to fight the old man. I'll tell you that. The old man's been around the block more than once, folks. More than once. There we go. There we go. Making that hat. Got to turn it around this way. There we go. Yes'm. I'm going to do a little carving right here. Let's slice that knot. A little dippy here, a little dippy there, a little whoopy here, a little whoopy there. Maybe I need to make a song. I can't sing. You won't hear me. I'm telling you. You tell me to shut up and just keep on carving. Can't carry it. Well, I could carry it in a bucket, but I can't sing at all. Carry it right out to the old trash can, right? I tried to play the guitar when I was younger, and a buddy of mine who can play guitar so beautifully, he said I strangled the neck. I didn't know how to loosen up. And he thought it was strange because I'm so very good with my hands with a knife. He thought I would be easier to teach. And nope, he told me to hang on to it. Well, Lord, I did. Looky there. Get rid of this right here. Got a little swoop here. That's where his little brim of his hat is. These are so simple. Very simple. I told my wife the other day, well, next year I'm going to have to even start earlier. A lot earlier. I probably just pop into the summer and you'll just see Christmas everywhere if you come to my shop. Because Christmas is my big thing. It is. One of my biggest things I do. And there's just a lot of people that like handmade Christmas. And I love it. There ain't nothing better, and I'm going to tell you this right now, there's nothing better in your hometown or wherever you live, you find a maker. You find somebody that truly works with their hands. Because if it's made here, it's 100 times better than bought anywhere else. And we're not going to mention where else. I'm not going to make anybody mad, but I'm just going to tell you, you know what I'm talking about. Buy American. I will say that. That's the best thing you can do. I'm American proud, 100%. Looky there. Yes'm. Now you can see, he's kind of roughed in. I got to get my gouges out and do a little work right here. You know, that's his hair right here. There, you'll just see his nose and his mustache and the hat, and I'll carve the ball. And I'll add the hair into here, or I'll chatter carve, I don't know yet. May just chatter it like this, you know. Do it over here, chatter this right here. He's very simple. I've done this a long time ago, totally different than the way I'm doing this one, but I'm just going to do this one this way. Maybe next year I'll go back and do it like I used to do it. You know, you never know. Well, I'm going to bring you up here, folks, and I just want to say thank you and appreciate everybody who's following us, giving us likes and comments. That's going to help my channel out. So I thank you again, and I want to say you all have a blessed day, and I will talk to you later.